Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for Cplus Studios, and welcome to the New World Podcast, brother. The final podcast of 2022. Wow. Didn't think about that. Yeah, the last one after watching the final SmackDown of 2022. Tomorrow, 2023. That's crazy, man. This was a hell of a show, and I usually only watch these shows that day after because of my work, but it was nice being off and seeing the show live like it was for Dynamite, and this week I got to do it with SmackDown. We get Bray Wyatt to kick off the show. More, I'm sorry, you let out the monster, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, come on, Ben. Then LA Knight comes out, does his shtick, but Uncle Howdy comes out, and LA Knight has the perfect response of like, what the hell is going on? Because out of nowhere, Uncle Howdy comes to the ring, standing next to Bray, then boom, takes out Bray, then everyone's like, wait, what? And LA Knight's like, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Like, you know, Uncle Howdy apparently took out Bray, unless it's a ruse. I don't know, but it was something that I was like, okay, at least we're moving forward with something here, because I feel like, you know, now it's gonna be LA. Oh, this was the part that made me laugh so hard. I was texting with Phil last night when we were watching. So finally we're getting Bray Wyatt versus LA Knight, not only in a gimmick match, not only at the Royal Rumble, but it's the pitch black match. I'm sorry. The Mountain Dew pitch black match. I don't know what the hell that means, and how the Mountain Dew pitch black. Talk about finally paying off this story and getting some sponsorship from Mountain Dew to do the Mountain Dew, the pitch black match. And I've been seeing things on Twitter and Reddit that's been making me laugh so hard. People are like, I can't wait until the Skittles Hell in the Cell match, you know. Because when they announced it, like, when even they announced it, Michael Cole's like, yeah, the pitch black match. Oh, sorry, Mountain Dew pitch black. I was like, and I know there is a soda out there, the Mountain Dew pitch black, right? I believe there is, unless it's gone away, unless it's a limited time thing. But it's tied to this match. I better see Mountain Dew everywhere, pouring Mountain Dew on each other. You know, that's what we reduced ourselves. But it was a good segment nonetheless. I did enjoy it. I'm very excited to see what we're gonna do. I'm just excited to be like, what the hell's a Mountain Dew pitch black match? We'll see at Royal Rumble. Sheamus and Solo got some action tonight. It was this match was fun. It was just a hard hitting, you know, match between Sheamus and Solo. They brought their game, and man, Solo's looking good, and they're booking Solo really good. And Solo beat Sheamus. There's a little bit of a brawl with the Usos and the Brawling Brutes. In this match, okay, like I said, I enjoyed the other match, but this match I had no interest whatsoever. Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And I didn't expect much. I was like, okay, Raquel's not going to win. She doesn't, you know, I was texting Big Daddy, and I was like, yo, I don't see Raquel winning this match, but goddamn, fucking awesome. I mean, Raquel brought it to Ronda Rousey like no other. I was like, holy shit, this match is great. Why is this match so good? Raquel held it in there. I think they both shined in this match. But the big kicker, okay, Raquel loses. Okay, I was like, all right, at least you put up a hell of a fight with Ronda Rousey. Not only that, but the Queen is back. The Queen looking beautiful as ever. Charlotte Flair comes back, and out of nowhere she comes into the ring, and Ronda Rousey's like, oh, what do? You want to chase us down? No, we're gonna fight now. And Ronda Rousey's like, I feel a little spicy. Let's do it. I was like, the whole time, like, I was like on edge with Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey. And then all of a sudden Charlotte comes out. I'm like, holy shit. And my wife's like, you calm down. I'm like, oh shit. Holy shit. You know, I'm a little tipsy. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. Then they're like, oh, we're going to have a championship match. I'm like, what? And then when Charlotte got the win for 1, 2, 3, I jumped up out of my chair and I said, hell yeah. Right there, Big Daddy texts me. He's like, yo, he goes, because I know he doesn't really like Charlotte, but he says, yo, fuck Ronda Rousey. Big Daddy for him. And I know he was a little cruising like I was, but yeah, Charlotte Flair's back, and she is now the SmackDown women's SmackDown women's champion. I'm happy that Charlotte Flair's back. It adds a little bit more spice to the mix. We saw Gunther's Path of Destruction video package. Now his next challenge is Braun Strowman, but I gotta say in this segment that made me laugh so fucking hard was the fact that he, after he comes out, they show the package, his Path of Destruction. Here comes Braun. Braun says, yo, man, you said no man can defeat you on this show. What about a monster? I don't know why. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever. And he got Braun Strowman trying to get these hands on him and everything like that. And he tried to do the Strowman Express outside, but Gunther sidestepped him. Then they brought him to the ring to kick his ass some more. Here comes Ricochet. I guess Ricochet is still part of the story. But in 2 weeks' time, we're going to have Gunther versus Braun Strowman for the IC title. Big matches, man. These are big, big matches. But I don't know why that line of him, like, no, man, well, what about a monster? But I did enjoy that. But this match right here, the one match that I was very excited for, John Cena versus Kevin Owens. And during the whole show, they're just putting this, like, seed of doubt with Roman and Sammy Uso. And Sammy being like, hey, me and you, like, we're homies. Don't get it wrong. The Sammy Uso chance, they're trying to put that narrative there of like, hey, man, I got your back. Don't worry. Tonight, we're going to smash. We're going to beat these guys, blah, blah, blah. This is what we're going to do. And I was very excited for this match. Just very, very excited. And this match was cut way too short. Too many commercial breaks, like, to the point to where I felt like everyone was rushing. And I was a little bit let down. Like, this was a fun match when John got in and everything like that. Yeah, sure, that crowd was popping for John. I mean, it was loud. So loud. With Cena and Owens winning, so loud, you heard the finish. And what I mean is, they talk to each other in that ring, okay? The ref helps too. And I think the crowd was so loud that they thought they can get away with it being a little bit louder, and the mics caught them. As Roman's crawling to one side of the ring, Owens is on the other side with Cena by the crawl. You can hear Owens, slow down! Okay, not yet. Then all of a sudden you can just hear the ref like, oh, slow down. But okay, tag. And that's when they do the hot tag and everything like that. That crowd goes even more crazy, but it was all caught. I was like, oh, what a way to be taken out of the moment of that match. I was very disappointed just because I was like, oh. And I know the things happen. I know things get called in the ring. I know John is a big guy that likes to call things in the ring. He gets caught all the time on the mic, but it was one of those moments where I was like, it was in such a small window that even my wife hasn't really been watching, but she wanted to see John Cena, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, and Sami Zayn. Owens and Cena came out real quick, and then, of course, Roman has a 15-minute walk to the ring, and it was like commercial break, and I was like, oh, commercial break, and they came back. I was like, we got 4 minutes left. Like, boom, and then they're rushing, and bam. And then afterwards, I saw some video packages, not video packages, but video from people there at the show. Cena did a promo after, thanking everybody, 20 years in the game, still doing this. I hope we see a little bit more Cena next year. I know he's a busy man, peacekeeper and everything like that. Peacemaker. But overall, I give the show a solid 3.5 out of 5, just because there was a little bit of lows, a little bit of highs, a little bit of things that I just was like, what? But my big high was Charlotte Flair has returned. The Queen is back. Hell fucking yeah, baby. Oh, it feels so good. And it was nice texting Big Daddy, and both of us are a little buzzing. You're like, oh shit. What did you think of the show? What was your highs? What was your lows? What was the moments that made you feel good? Were you a little disappointed like I was with main event being cut so short, and it, like, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun, but it really was slowly disappointing in the end. What do you feel about Uncle Howdy turning on Bray Wyatt? What was your reaction to that? And what's funny is, like, we really didn't have that many matches on this show, and that's for 2 hours, a wrestling show. That's why what's crazy is, like, I think that's a great balance between AEW and WWE. Is like, I watch WWE for the spectacular, like, movie wrestling and stuff like that. Then I watch AEW, I get nothing but pure wrestling throughout the show. But this 2 hours just went around real quick. It's a TV show, it's entertainment, but I was very highly entertained. But I give it a 3.5 out of 5 just because of the fact that the main event was a little bit of a letdown. It was cut too short. Roman needs to walk a little faster. I know he thinks he's the Undertaker, but come on. Okay? Tell me what you think. Highs, lows, loves, hates. Drop it in the comments below. Then after that, like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother. Oh, wait. Well, before I say brother, I just remembered. Drew McIntyre's back. I think I talked about this on the last podcast for the Raw. Yeah, Drew McIntyre's back, and apparently in a couple weeks, a week. Sheamus and McIntyre is going to face the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. I don't know. Like, they were supposed to beforehand, but that match didn't happen because Drew got hurt, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's it. That's all. That I remember, like, Drew McIntyre's back. Yay! All right, now, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
What is going on? What? None of this makes sense.